From the Gospel according to John, chapter 19, verses 25 to 34. Standing by the cross of Jesus were his mother and his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary of Magdala. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple there whom he loved, he said to his mother, "Woman, behold your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Behold your mother." And from that hour, the disciple took her into his home. After this, aware that everything was now finished, in order that the scripture might be fulfilled, Jesus said, "I thirst." There was a vessel filled with common wine. So they put a sponge soaked in wine on a sprig of hyssop and put it up to his mouth. When Jesus had taken the wine, he said, "It is finished." And bowing his head, he handed over the Spirit. Now, since it was preparation day, in order that the bodies might not remain on the cross on the Sabbath, for the Sabbath day of that week was a solemn one, the Jews asked Pilate that their legs be broken and they be taken down. So the soldiers came and broke the legs of the first and then of the other one who was crucified with Jesus. But when they came to Jesus and saw that he was already dead, they did not break his legs. But one soldier thrust his lance into his side, and immediately blood and water flowed out. The Lord himself knows that we need refuge and shelter in the midst of so many dangers. This is why at the most critical moment on the cross, he said to his beloved disciple, to every disciple, "Behold your mother." The mother is not something optional. She is Christ's witness. And we need her as a traveler needs refreshment, as a small child needs to be carried in one's arms. There is great danger for the faith if we live without our mother, without her protection, allowing ourselves to be carried along by life like leaves by the wind. The Lord knows this and recommends that we welcome his mother. This is not a question of spiritual etiquette, but is needed for us to live. Loving her is not a poem. It is a question of being alive. For without a mother, we cannot be sons and daughters. And before all else, we are sons and daughters, beloved sons and daughters, who have God as Father and Our Lady as Mother. The Second Vatican Council teaches that Mary is a sign of sure hope and solace to the people of God during its sojourn on earth. It is a sign, the sign that God has placed for us. If we do not follow it, we lose our way. For there are signposts in the spiritual life that are to be adhered to. They show to us who still journey on earth surrounded by dangers and difficulties, the mother who has already reached her destination. Who better than she can accompany us on the journey? What are we waiting for? Just as the disciple beneath the cross received the mother, took her to his own home, says the Gospel, so we too invite Mary to our home, into our hearts, our lives.